All right, today we're going to tie the bowline on a bight with a backup fisherman's knot. So it'll look just like this when we're finished. You're going to want to start with a decent amount of rope to tie it. You kind of can see how much I got here. It's about what we're going to start with, just to make sure we have enough for our fishermen's at the end. All right, so you're going to take your end right here, the loop, wrap it around, just like this. You're going to bring it all the way through the back and then up through the middle. So it's going to cross over once and then up through the middle here. As we're going to pause for a second, this guy right here is going to go over top and basically grab itself right here on this side. So you're going to bring over top, grab a hold of these two, and then just keep pulling this one down all the way down below these two guys right here. Just like that. There you have it. It's the bowline on a bight. At this point, you just start cleaning up your knot. You want to have your two loops here big enough to fit a couple of carabiners in, but I like to say you want to make sure it's small enough not to fit your fist into it. There we go. So make sure it's not big enough to fit your fist through. All right, perfect. So now we're going to tie our backup fisherman's. I have another video talking about this, but just real quick, you bring it around the tail, brings around the live end of the rope right here. You're going to bring all the way around, and then the second time, you're going to wrap it around. Don't wrap in front, wrap up behind it. So it's going to cross over towards the knot. You see it crosses over right here. All right. Bring it all the way around again, and then you're going to go through the two loops here, up the live end of the rope right here. Just push this tail through. I'm going to kind of keep my hand here to keep these loops right here from crossing back the other direction. And just pull this tail really tight. And then at the very end, I like to take my two knots and pull opposing to each other, opposite directions, to really make sure it's snug. You can have about an inch, maybe 2 inches at the most here. You want to keep this as close as possible though. And then when you're finished, you want to have at least a fistful of rope here. So you can have more, but I usually try to stick with about this much. That way there's not a lot of tail just hanging around. And there is your bowline on a bight with a backup.